Precious souls. Precious souls, this is part 2. I've literally done 2 attempts at trying to get this message out, and I'm doing it. Nothing's stopping me. I don't think that those dark energies know who they're messing with. So here it is again, only a little more passionate because now I'm fired up even more. All right. See part 1. I'm going to put all of the links in the information below, the see more or whatever in the description. Confirmation. Ta-ta, get off my screen. All right, that video deleted, but we're getting back into this. Learn and listen. See part 1. Very, very important. If you're seeing this, you're meant to see it all. Okay, I'm trying to remember where I left off, but I'm going to do my best here. So there are dark energies trying to block your blessings coming in, because once you start to see your true potential, more or less, everything's going to crumble even more faster than what they wanted, okay? You're being called to be that sovereign being. Honestly, get out of my energy. That sovereign being, pour into yourself. You're going to create your own abundance by doing so. Do not be afraid of being alone. You are not alone. You've got like all these spirits helping you right now. Your ancestors, your guardian angels, your higher self. There's a team of them, ascended masters. Pour into whatever it is that you're being called to create. There's something creative you're meant to be doing right now. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning in your favor. This is huge after a massive completion of cycles, okay? And they gave me 2 of these. So I'm going to read one to you, okay? I'm going to read one because they gave them to me twice. Here we go. Being hasty, adventurous, energetic, charming, warm, exciting, fearless, confident, self-assured, hero, rebellious, brave, revolutionary, open-minded, free spirit, sexy, warm, shameless, and flirt. Remember, whatever it is that you felt ashamed of, those were the outside influences from unhealed people that were trying to place that on you so that you would comply with what they believed to be best for you. That wasn't best for you. We're healing all of that trauma. There are traumas that are trapped in some of your DNA. Some of them, it's in your energy field. Some of it's in your emotional, mental, physical energies, those bodies, okay? That's why part of my many purposes that I'm supposed to do is to teach you how to love yourself again, make that decision, okay? You've been taught that you're unlovable, that you're not worthy, that you have nothing to add. Bull. You need to do this in order to heal those traumas. When the traumas, the only way to really dissolve the ego that's controlling us, okay, which operates out of fear, insecurity, and all of the competitiveness, separating and competing with others, and jealousy, envy, fear, insecurities. We need to dissolve that. It's trying to protect us. It's fine. It has its place. It's helped us in the past, but it's protecting us against things that don't exist anymore. So we need to move past that and say, these were traumas I took on by people who projected through my bloodlines, and others projected these onto me because they needed me to sit low and dull my light. I was triggering them. I'm a walking tower. I triggered their traumas. They didn't like it. They didn't want to heal it, so they turn away. So we're going to dissolve our ego by reminding ourselves we are not in competition. Those dark elites that used to run this world, oh boy, they're getting angry. They're really trying to stop this from coming out. Those are trying to stifle us by keeping us eyes peeled to the television, eyes peeled on these diseases, people coming against each other, some of them threatening harm to others. If you don't comply and get that needle, if you don't comply and watch this, if you don't vote, there's something wrong with you. It's all politicians. It's all, look over here, wag the tail while I'm doing something over here. This is what they're doing. It is a giant mass darkness of shadow energy, okay? And it cannot go any higher in its vibration frequency than where it is. So it's pulling you in, okay, through alcohol, spirits, right? You're drinking them. It's all fun and games. It blocks your intuitive connection to the divine. You are being called to totally awaken at this time. All of these fears, they are harvesting your energy when they create fear, insecurity, panic, survival mode, the cortisol dumping, right? Blocking your memory problems, all that cortisol dumping, being around sociopaths, narcissistic people. Do you think there's a reason maybe why you filtered through so many difficult people in your life and been challenged? Okay? You're a healer. You're meant to help them heal help those who come forward and want to help themselves heal through the messages and your experiences and sharing them creatively, some through painting, some through speaking, some through writing books, whatever it is that you do. There's so many ways that we're creative and we express our feelings, our experiences through these. Some of you are in the healing field where you or your family have gone through big illnesses or wounds, physical wounds or dis-ease or whatever, so that you could experience what it's like to be on this side of it, so that you could empathize with those who need help with these. Whatever you have been through in your life and overcome, you're meant to help others get through it somehow. This will be your calling. This will be part of your purpose. Okay? So this darkness, the shadow energies are trying to keep you programmed. This is the way you make money. Here's where you put your children all day while you're out making money so that we can program their young minds. Okay? They're trying to keep everything stuck and stagnant. Once you remember who you are, they have no control anymore. None. No control at all. It's a whole new world. It's a new earth. It's a new world. We are building this. It's not going to magically land on our lap and say, dun, 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 dun. Look, you survived. Good, you're here. You're one of the good ones. No, we are building it right now. So everything we devote with passion or any strong feelings, our attention to, we are creating. This is why I unplug from the TV, all movies, Hollywood. I completely disconnect from politics, religions that try to say you have to be this to be a part of our clique. This is the way or else, I literally am tapped into the divine spirit, and you are made in confirmation on my email just now. You are made in the creator's essence. You have God energy flowing through you at all times. We are co-creating with our God, creator, the universe, source energy, however you relate. We use our tools in this skin suit to co-create heaven on earth, if you will, okay? The 5D down into the 3D. We are creating it by using our creative energies. AI is taking over creation. You don't even have to be creative anymore. You just tap in what you want and boom, something else has some creative idea. You see how the disconnect is happening. And I'm not suggesting for a second that I'm one way or the other with any of this. AI can be used for us or against us. But if we allow it to stop us from tapping into that creative aspect, even look back years ago, children were different. We were different. We could make fun with a stick. It was an imaginary horse we were riding. It was a magic wand. These days, you need batteries, plugins, rechargeables, and being told how to be creative. So again, you're being called to bring this back to life. Bring this back to life. A painting that you create is done out of your creative energy. Your essence is in that painting. Anyone who watches or looks at that painting is going to experience your healing energy. Catching it? Right. Some of you are grid workers where you're inclined to travel a lot or move to different locations because your energy, your essence is very healing and it balances the light and the dark. Whew, okay, so the darkness will hop from person to person. It is one large energy, just like the light, okay? It is a spiritual war, if you will. Call me Delulu all you want. This is the way it is. It's right from the divine. Believe what you want, and I'm okay with that. I'm just giving you something you might want to chew on for a bit and consider. Open your mind. On the clock earlier, we had 11:55, which I was called to let you know was about huge changes coming forth, and you were a part of them. You're meant to have confidence with your creativity and gifts and sharing them. Some of you need to speak your truth authentically. Again, if you didn't see part one, I'm going to post a link for both parts in full videos. You could catch them on my YouTube channel, Earth Angel 3811. It is free to subscribe there. If you get called to have a personal reading and you want to connect one-on-one live online, you can email me, paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. We are all soul family. We are all finding each other. We are strengthening each other. We are. I've also created. I don't know if this one went. I don't think this went through on the first one. A playlist on my YouTube channel where all of us can share a link to our YouTube or whatever social platform we have. Some of you are singers, writers. Every single ability that you have could help all of us bring things together and join and collaborate. You see the readings. We're all meant to collaborate with others to bring something to fruition. And without your piece, it might be missing in the puzzle. I know I need a lot of specific talents and experience to bring some of mine to light. And I'm going to be sharing more of those in the near future. Okay. Whatever it is, we need to work together. We are not divided. We are very much one whole entity that is coming against darkness and winning big time. That's not a problem. Don't worry. Everything's already done in the 5D. It's just being pulled into this 3D world through us. So we need to be diligent. We need to say, what are we feeling called to do? What do we need to share? Also, remember, yes, this is bigger than us. The elites, the entire world, Hollywood, all of the people who abuse their authority. Did that come out in the first reading? Can't remember. The emperor in reverse. This goes from lawyers. You know, when you're fighting against someone who's narcissistic or abusive or sociopathic, you ever notice the lawyers lose the information, or it feels more like they're working for the predator? Yes. Or the counselors feels like they're working for them. This energy can jump into people as soon as they get into a low vibration through spirits like alcohol, drinking. Maybe they're just haven't healed their wounds. They're operating a low vibration. They are open and receptive to these darknesses to come in and literally work through them. Okay? So you're not crazy. You are not crazy. The justice system is extremely corrupt. And that's because the powers that be control it all. So you're a light worker. You're trying to bring forth truth. You're trying to get some justification, some justice served. Guess what? We are going to create that justice system. It is not going to be anything like the old one. So many corruption, I'm hearing. Extortion, corruption. Real estate. Oh, wait till you just, I know your story because I'm going through it because we are connected, okay? They don't get to rest and enjoy the high life now on our energy. We are not going to allow them to help us feel fearful in any way or that we can't come forward. Some of you have a brand new connection or a brand new beginning in love coming forward also. These are going to be your soulmate.